Happy Winning Wednesday. Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? What's up, guys? What's up, beautiful people? Hey, Mama D8X. What up, fam? Welcome to the live. The Design Target 6891. Welcome to the live. How you doing, love? So good to see you ladies in the building. Let me make sure I am set up, volume up, light up. Ready to talk about, woo, if they didn't know, now they know. Oh, if they didn't know, now they know. My God, if you've ever been caught up in a narcissistic mess with a narcissist and you woke up one day and took your power back, you are not the same person they thought they knew. You're not the same person they thought they defeated. You're not the same person they thought they kicked to the side, left for dead, deserted on some island after you did all of this stuff, put all this good intention into this person. Although you're not perfect, you tried to bring together a union that you thought was meant to be or godly or whatever it is that you felt. You followed your feelings, you followed your heart. God led you in some way. And you end up discovering something that you can never unsee. You can never unsee it. Hello to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all of you joining. Welcome to the live with your girl, Mommy So True. I'm so happy to be here with you. If you're new to the community, new to the live, please take a moment to subscribe, hit that like button. You feel free to share the content, and please feel free to leave your comments if you're watching this on replay. So good to have all of you here. If you need to reach me or looking for contact information to talk to me outside of this live or this environment, look in the description box below. Shout out to everyone here, my members, my moderators, my subscribers, those of you who just kind of got pulled in with the algorithm. There's a reason for it. So good to see all of you in the chat. Kofi Sakri watching. Okay, hi. Naturally Rose. Shout out to you, my brother in Ghana. Amen. That's what's up. Queen Chosen. Just saying I am she. What's up? Sylvia Ampa. Hello, sister. Michael Bush. Regina Tobe. I see you all in the house. So good and blessed to have you here with me. Thank you for being in our midst. Thriver. Carol Wicker, what's up? How are you? Eileen Esarila. Hello, love. How are you? Kristen B. Hey. Tanya Taylor. Hey. So good to have you guys here. I'm appreciative of your time. It is Winning Wednesday. Just want to take a brief moment to share this word with you because I want you to know you're a winner. And I want to congratulate you for being the winner that you are, because going through this, honestly, you weren't supposed to still be standing like you are right now. Even if you're standing, even if you're barely standing and you're aching, you're feeling it because this is fresh. If you are no longer connected to this monster, you are winning. If your mind, body, and spirit is detaching from this narcissist, these narcissistic people, you are winning. You are winning. Because you're not supposed to get away from them. You're not supposed to figure them out. You're not supposed to be able to understand that this is a game and that these people are wearing a mask. And that's why you were so deceived. You're not supposed to see all of that. You're supposed to sit in confusion, stay in confusion, and allow confusion to just completely destroy your life. So you're truly a winner if you're even educating yourself and becoming familiar with the knowledge that's being spread about this disorder. This disorder that many of us have lived out to be some devilish experience in our life. We'll never forget it. It has been life-changing to go through this. A lot of us discovered the warriors inside of ourselves because of this. We were forced to get to this place where we had to look at ourselves and ask ourselves, what are we doing here? How did we get here? And why are we here? What am I doing here? How did I get here? How did I get this far with this person? And why am I here? Eventually, you do wake up. Eventually, you do choose yourself. Eventually, you do say, you know what? This has nothing to do with love. Because at some point, we use that as an excuse. The real flex is those who manage to look beyond feelings, paying attention to the spiritual aspect of this. This person wants you stuck, wants you to be content, wants you to settle. And if you're not their puppet, if you're not usable, their aim is to really try to destroy you. There's no winning if you're attached to them, because it's either you're going to bow down, be usable, and worship them, allow them to be your God, or you're not going to allow them to be your God, and they will still try to attack you, still try to come for you, still try to figure out a way to destroy you if they can, especially if you've had some type of longevity tied to them, or some type of situation where children or deep attachments are involved. It is insane. And for a lot of us, the narcissists that we've dealt with in our life, they really mistaken us to be weak. Some of us, we don't even need to call ourselves victims. That's where they went wrong at. Meeting you and lying to you about what they wanted in life and who they were, that is where they went wrong at. Because you don't play games. And this person is all about games. Matter of fact, their whole life is a game. Everything about them is fake. And that is so opposite of you. And there's no way fake could ever last with real. There is just no way. I don't care how good they made it seem or how nicely the mask was tucked. It always falls apart. Every relationship with a narcissist falls apart. It always breaks. There's always an expiration date you cannot avoid. They're going to do something to find their way out or push you out. Something's going to happen and you're going to want to run from this parent eventually, no matter how much you've tried to make the relationship work. There is no relationship. Anything with a narcissist is considered, to me, a manipulationship. It's a manipulationship, and it's one-sided. Or maybe you can even call it a transactional. It's a give and take. It's a give and take. And what they're after is really your soul. To pull you into their life and then switch up on you along the way. That is an attempt to take your soul. It's like a slap in the face. It's the most craziest transition for any human being to deal with. This is for those that have dealt with those love relationships with narcissistic partners. Waking up one day and you're like, I do not know who this person is. But at that point, they've gotten you so deeply entrapped that it's not like you just say, I don't know who you are and I'm leaving right now. At that point, you're so deep in it, you're trapped almost in it. There's so many things you've given and sacrificed. At that point, you're like a husband and wife, even if you aren't legally. They'll set it up that way. And for somebody like you take that pretty serious. I don't know about you, but before a narcissist ever came lingering into my life, I was doing pretty okay for myself. I was mentally good. I'm never claiming perfect. But that was a distraction that I didn't necessarily ask for, nor was I really prepared for it. So, just like many of you, it forced me to face myself. It forced me to have to tap into parts of myself that maybe I needed to tap into. A narcissist has no idea who you really are, but maybe they know now. Because of them, you've tapped into the beast that you are. Because of them, the warrior inside of you is now awoken. And they know now, they see it. A lot of you are shocking your abusers because you haven't allowed the pain to ruin you like it was supposed to. You found a way to channel this and reframe how to go about this. Because you could have allowed the love to turn into hate. But this is proof of what a real one you are. You have cried this out for months, for years, for weeks. You're still doing it right now. You were going through this betrayal and still getting up, going to work and sitting at work, facing people as if you were okay, wanting to break down and cry. You are going through this when every day is not the easiest. Sometimes you walk out of your door and there's a trigger in your face that you have to face. You've gone through all the seasons of ruminating, all the back and forth thinking, the negative, the positive. Therapy, maybe no therapy, because some of you haven't. You probably needed it, maybe wanted it, but you haven't. You've managed to keep your sanity. You've managed to allow your heart to heal. You're still in that mode. You're allowing your heart to heal. Do you know how strong of a person you are to be thriving after narcissistic abuse? Do you really know how serious that is? You are a major powerhouse. Maybe you didn't even know it. I'd like to think of this abuse as like a test in so many ways. So many people claim to be real. They claim to be empaths. They claim this, they claim that. But honestly, we don't know what you really are until you've been abused by a narcissist and you've made it and you walking out strong with your head still high. You're still willing to love and still be a loving, caring person to the world. You didn't allow the narc to turn you out. This to me is so powerful. And it's so noticeable. The major game ender here is you. The way you've risen. The way you've managed to walk through this, to get through this, the way you're managing. I want to remind you of what a winner you are. I want to remind you of what a champion you are. Some of us, we need to wake up every day and celebrate another day of no contact because that is a major victory. We need to wake up every day and celebrate another day of peace because they're not there anymore. We've moved out finally. We've left. We've changed our number. We've blocked them. Whatever it is, because I know it was hard to do, but you did it. Every day you need to wake up and celebrate that. You've been no contact 2 weeks. So what? That is 2 weeks that you have finally stepped into your freedom. That is 2 weeks that you have to finally obtain a strength of empowerment so you don't go back, so the Hoovers don't deceive you. You're winning. You're winning. You're figuring them out. You're tapping into the playbook of Narcissists for Dummies. You are destroying them because they are paying attention to you and you don't even know it. You don't have to though, but they're watching, they're listening, they're waiting. These people have no idea what they have done for many of us. They've put us in a different dimension in our life. We will never be the same. We've woken up in a way where we can never be put to sleep. The lens that we view life through is so different. Some of us, because of the narcissist, we don't even operate the same. Fear don't shake us. There's nothing more creepier than that narcissist. So it's like now there's nothing to fear in life. Some of us, this has become motivation. Woke up parts in us that we didn't even know was there. And because of that, we're truly winning like we should. Because of that, we're walking in the direction we should have been. We're actually headed the right way now because we're going somewhere where they can't go. We're becoming better and better and better every day. Some of us just don't know it. You may not see it, but you are. What that narcissist did to you is going to change you. I truly believe the people that are in this community are real, genuine, sincere people. And because this abuse did not put you in a straitjacket in somebody's mental house, it didn't put you in the ground in your coffin. Because you're still here. I know it's not by mistake. I know there's something happening in your life. A major transformational change. You're seeing some things that you never paid attention to before. You now notice narcs now. The behaviors stand out now. It's going to be very hard to manipulate you now. Some of you have been awoken so different. You're ready to take on the world. You're ready to step out into your purpose and help heal others. You're like, you know what? I know what I want to do. I know where my heart wants to be. I know what I'm passionate about. Ooh, because those of us who allow those tears and that pain to push us into our passions, they never saw that coming. They didn't know you would wake up and roll over out of that depression one day and write the best music you ever wrote in your life. They didn't know you would snap out of this and start writing books that would change the world. They had no idea you would let your voice be known, and now everybody knows that voice. Celebrate those little wins. You've gone a year without this person, 2-3 years. You're going strong. They didn't know who you were. They didn't know you were strong like this. They didn't know you would make it without them because they swore you needed them. They swore you would buckle out here. They swore you would, fumble without them. They swore you would come back running to them because once upon a time you told them some stuff, and they swear they got you because they know some things about you. They know your past. They know your weaknesses. They know your vulnerabilities. So they just think you ain't gonna make it. They tried to scare you. Made you feel like you need them. They had no idea who you really were, huh? They didn't know that actually you have true humility. That's how real ones operate. You're humble enough to take those losses and maybe start over if you have to. You're humble enough to maybe work a low-paying job until it's time to step it back up. You're humble enough to work 2, 3 jobs. You're humble enough to do it all over again because you've done it once before. Don't forget, you came in the door with everything to offer, plus the table. You dealt with a monster who tried to make you forget who you were. They wanted you to forget the fact that you are educated. Yeah. They wanted you to forget the fact that you've always been determined. You've always been a go-getter. You've always been about your business. You wanted to come and distract me. Make me feel low and small about myself because you are envious. And for a person of humility, one thing you're good at is assessing yourself. This person wants to break you, ruin you, and make you doubt yourself. So when you assessed yourself and you went back and you remembered who you were, it changed everything. It had nothing to do with pride and ego when you stood in the mirror and reminded yourself, wait, you know what? I am a prize. Hold on now. What am I doing? I'm the one sacrificing here. What am I doing to myself? Why am I dealing with this? This person doesn't deserve me. These people don't deserve me. A fire gets ignited. And the same things they said to your face, how you weren't going to make it, you won't succeed, you going to need them, you need them. They somewhere watching right now with their narcissistic bifocals on, capturing you thriving. It's a shock. You're still in school. This person stressed you out so much you should have dropped out. You should have gave up on your dreams. You're still managing to wake up and put on some clothes and look decent. Of course, nobody around you knows the strength it took for you to get up and do that and for you to do it every day, but you're still doing it. And this person notices. They're seeing it. You make it look good, even when it ain't. Because they had no idea who you were. You are not easily broken. This is not that kind of a show. They were not going to get away with what they've done. No, they weren't going to just leave you for dead and you died. No. What had happened was you are God's child and God is getting the glory out of this. So the plans they had backfired because God had a plan that overrides all the other plans. They had no idea. But they know now. You actually divorced them. They didn't think you would be able to do it. You really left. You really chose to go be hungry on the streets. Because they knew you were walking away with nothing. They knew they sabotaged your finances. They knew everything was in their name. They knew what they were doing. They knew you didn't have a job. They knew you didn't have no family, nowhere to go. They know you don't have no support. It's a dirty game they play. But here you are now, a year, 2, 3, a few months later. You're actually thriving. You're actually not dying, and you're not going to. You're actually feeling better as the day goes on. You're actually stepping up in your life. You're elevating. You're elevating. You're walking in the most beautiful version of yourself ever. And you don't even have to try to hide from them because they're going to see it. They're going to hear about you. They're hearing about you right now. They're seeing you in their dreams, and they're not even trying to dream about you because it's called karma. The person you tried to get rid of is actually still alive, doing quite well, unbothered, moving on, respectfully, gracefully. They're doing it without you. They're actually way better off. They're happier. Narcissist is bothered because not only did you leave, you're doing good without them. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. They wanted to reap all those benefits. They wanted to reap everything you bring in. So you taking it away. You enjoying it by yourself. You enjoying it with people that actually love you. That's a big deal. They are bothered because in their sick, narcissistic, delusional head, you're doing them dirty. You've betrayed them. Because you sitting out on that beach, enjoying that sun, getting that tan. And that narc know there's men and women watching you enjoying that view. And they not there to be by your side to show off because that's what they love to do. You were the perfect trophy. They had no idea who you were. They wanted you to be the perfect trophy, but you know you're a trophy though. You just have to wake up and really take your power back. Because once you did, you realized, ew, this narcissist is disgusting. You're gross. Ew. How did I ever, why did I ever, and who in the hell told me this was cool? Because I need my ass beat for giving you a chance. There's nothing more beautiful than taking your power back against narcissistic people, y'all. There's just nothing more empowering than seeing someone snatch their power back and thrive, learn how to detach from these people, this person, see it for what it is, not deny the facade, understand how fake of a person this was, how fake of a life you were living, and just, man, swallow that hard pill and push forward, doing whatever it takes to just move on from this. Start getting back out, socializing, getting with friends, connecting with people you let go of because of the narc, all kind of stuff. Cleansing your life, detoxing your world. Making moves and doing the work to change the life that they try to, force you into, because it becomes a dark world for you. You become friendless, lonely, completely isolated from just life. They're wicked like that. Eileen said, I'm tired of being the blame for everything. Oh yeah, he even said he needs to be my God. Wow. That's crazy, Eileen. That is crazy. I believe you though, because that is exactly what they do. Ray Cabri, girl, I thought about that earlier today. Me, do you know who I am? He responded, I know exactly who you are and I will pay for it. Mass fail, super empath emerged, got divorced and went no contact. Okay? That's literally it. They get so offended by us because they know we're empaths. They just aren't ready for us to be pushed too far to awaken what an empath truly is. To me, an empath doesn't really wake up until they are pushed to a certain point where they have to show their ass, which is, look, I'm a great person. I'm loving. I'm caring. I want to be there for you. I want to support you. I will do what's needed to help elevate you. But once I figure out you're trying to play me for a fool, I will make sure you see what a fool you are for trying to ruin me like that. And if that means cutting you off, no remorse, I'm going to do it. If that means sucking up my tears, divorcing your ass, I'm going to do it. If that means after 10 years, I have to leave this relationship, I'm going to do it. I'm going to brutally do it. However I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And they're never ready for that. Oh, you switched up. That's what you're going to hear. Oh, you acting different. I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. Oh, I know that's right. An empath becomes a bad person when they are woke. When you tap into your super empath mode. Chosen by God. What's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you for the super chat. There is a VIP section in hell for these demons. I agree. That's a super comment. I couldn't agree more. He said, I don't feel sorry for them. They choose evil. Absolutely. I really, truly don't either. No, like you don't have no feelings, so no. I'm gonna leave all that to God. I'm gonna let God deal with you. It's not my job to be trying to pray for you and all of that. I mean, shoot, to an extent, like I get why people say pray for them and all that, but look, until God tells me go ahead and start praying for demons, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because this person is beyond just an enemy. You're a demon. You're worse than someone who's just a hater. You're a killer. You want me dead. You would snatch my soul and move on like nothing happened if you could. You'll have a new wife, a new husband the next day after my burial. You know, pure wickedness. Pure wickedness. Those narc families, man. Let's hide the truth. And let's destroy the truth teller. Pure wickedness. You've got to be demonic to be so afraid of the truth that you will destroy your own children and your own house. You would tear your house down. They have no idea who we were, man. That's why we walked away. We could not settle. Not putting up with that. Didn't marry you to be going through hell with you like that. No, that is not marriage. That is not marriage. That is bondage. That is imprisonment. Imprisonment of the mental, the emotional, the body even. They cheat so much they don't have time to be intimate with you. That is wicked when you're married to someone. Got you wondering what you did and you ain't did nothing. The lies. Some of this stuff was so scary and so hard to believe that for us to come out of it, for you to come out of it, you gotta know you're a winner. Some of y'all were living with some seriously sick and evil people. You saw some seriously sick stuff that you probably still can't even talk about. Some people lost their religious faith dealing with narcs, got confused religiously. Some people end up being mad at God, saying, man, you know what? God don't even exist. I think narcissistic abuse has people denying Christ, denying God, denying religion, denying any source of higher power. Because it's confusion. It operates on confusion. People are confused and lost and full of self. That's narcissism. Refusing to humble themselves. But I leave it to God, because God will humble all y'all asses. God will humble all of y'all. The KNG show says it feels good to deny the Hoovers. Oh, yeah. Good for you. What's up, Tam Tam? She said 2 years no contact. I love it. Someone naturally roasted. I dance every day with a smile on my face. People think I won the lottery. It's a joy I was able to get back and being able to be myself again, being beautiful again. Yes, it's a joy. Some days I wake up and I'm just so happy. I'll be like, girl, why are you so, what's wrong with you? But it's a beautiful thing. It's like, dang, I feel free. I feel like me again. I feel like I am not in bondage and that I am not, oh my God, I just, it's so liberating. That's the best way to describe it. So liberating. Sylviampa says, wide awake. Life changing information, man. They had no idea who we were. Some of you, this thing is showing how godly of a person you really are. And it's, to me, it's like, ooh, narcs in your life better be careful, because you are a problem. Oh yeah. You're exactly what the scripture talks about. Touch not my anointed. Do my prophet no harm. You're the one, when they touch wrongly, oh, there is some major suffering on the spiritual aspect of things. People do you wrong and they may not be here next week. That's you. It's like, oh, I feel sorry for narcissists who have inflicted so much pain in someone who is awakening spiritually. That is a major game changer, because the things on the physical that we're seeing with the narc, to me, that's easy to deal with. It's the spiritual stuff that I'm scared of. It's the spiritual stuff that I'm aware, that I want to be aware of and on top of. That's what really matters. The stuff that's not on the surface. Some of y'all, those narcs can't stand you because of your spiritual light. They can't really hide much around someone like you. Your spirit is so strong. Being in the same room with you causes a narcissistic episode. They'll just start spazzing about random stuff. They'll just accuse you about, they just don't know. They snap. It's your spirit. It exposes their demons. That's what that's doing. They had no idea who you were. You thought you were going to come in my life and bamboozle me because I had all this crap you call supply? Oh, I got more than that to supply your ass. I'm a real prayer. And when I pray, things really happen. They had no idea who you really are. Some of you, you just needed you needed that little push off that cliff to find out you actually have some wings. You actually know how to fly. They thought they watched you fall down enough to where you landed on the floor, broke your back, all your bones are cracked, and you ain't gonna never get up. No, they didn't see when right before you hit that ground, them wings came out and you started flying and elevating. They didn't know that happened until one day they saw you rise right back up and come to the edge of that cliff and look them in their face like, boo. Boo. Mounting up like eagles, looking down on them. It's interesting how it turns out for them. Messing with God's people, this thing it doesn't end up good for them. It doesn't. A lot of y'all need to realize you are their karma, because they really had no idea what you are. But they know it now because they're living that karma right now because of you. That narc ain't even narking the same. You've changed their narcissistic game. They got to reformulate their whole playbook because of you. They got to remaster the skill because of you. Because it was supposed to work on you so well and it didn't. It didn't. You have shown that actually, yeah, you ain't got no game like that, bruh. You're actually very freaking predictable. You're a weak. You're a weak individual. You're a weak mother. You're a weak parent. You're a weak spouse. You're a weak ass friend. A weak ass boss. India X, hey love. Thank you for the super chat. My boss really needs to tread lightly. They've already caught car flats, been cheated on by their spouse, and other bad karma for treating me badly. Ooh, wee. I am telling you, that is so deep because I know that is real. I know that is real. I can't make you embrace your worth, but I can just share with you what I know. The light we carry is so heavy. That's why they can't destroy you. If anything, the more they try you, the more awakening they're causing in your life. You're seeing things from a different perspective on all levels. And because of that, you can't lose. You're ahead of the game. You're on top of some things. You know some information that some people still haven't discovered. It's game changing. You ain't got to prove nothing to him. Michael Bush, absolutely. You ain't got to prove nothing. It proves itself. Honestly, you ain't got to try to prove nothing to him. No, you don't. Can't go back there, says Maria Ansola. As much as I care, they don't love anyone but themselves. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Trying to put poison into the child, but you are absolutely correct. Ooh wee. These people are crazy. That's why sometimes they end up meeting their perfect crazy match empath version. You crazy, but you ain't met crazy till you met me, because I'm gonna shut your crazy down. I'm gonna shut your crazy down. Because just because you've been abused as a child and you got trauma does not excuse all your little devilish narcissistic behavior. I am going to show you what crazy really looks like when I shut all of that down. I'm gonna show you crazy when I'm woo, yeah, okay. Okay. Because no one becomes more crazier and scarier than an empath who's had enough. Now you crazy. Now you crazy. You start saying no, you start holding back. Now you crazy. Now you this messed up person. Now you are a problem. Hell, you're probably the narc. How many of y'all have been called a narc? And it's like, okay, all right, I'm a narc now because I'm not letting you narc me. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that something? You a whole powerhouse and it's showing now, y'all. It's showing now. Some of us, man, the pain brought us to our knees, putting us in the right direction in life. We have to quit some things, change some habits, step up, and really tap into our purpose, man. Because the pain had us sitting somewhere like, man, why me? Why am I going through this? What's the point? Why am I here? We became very suicidal. A lot of us did. There was nothing to live for almost because they almost had our soul. We became soulless at some point. It was like you weren't seeing life. All you were seeing was the narcissist. and how you can get them to love you or to pour into you. And it was like that was the breaking point, when you had to fall on those knees and say, okay, you know what, there gotta be a God, because this is so evil that I just can't do it. Like, where's the help? Where is the help? You know? Doretha McAlpin, so happy to have you. Thanks for being here. Shout out to all my new people in the community. So good to see here. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love and the comments, the engagement. You guys know it's Winning Wednesday. Y'all know I'm not gonna go without a reminder of what a winner we are. I just can't. I can't do it even if I wanted to, because I remind myself every day. It's like, wow. Because every day I wake up with gratitude, knowing that I am not where I was last year this time, or the year before, or the year before that. I escaped and I managed, and I'm still managing. But God being so good, I'm in a place that I didn't think I would get to, because of how much pain I was feeling at some point. I'm saying that to help somebody out there who may think that, it's never going to go away. India X, hey love, thanks for the super chat again. Said they hate us because we don't give them praise and credit for absolutely nothing like everyone else does. Yeah, we typically are not enablers. We typically aren't. And we're typically not, like, we're we're just not fake, man. I'm just going to say it that way. Cuz at least for me, I'm not giving you praise, admiration, and validation that is undeserved. Not just telling you what you want to hear. Like, I think that's manipulation. Like, I want to tell you the truth. And it shows in my face if I'm happy or not happy. And I'm going to be genuinely happy if I notice that you're doing things that deserve my praise and my admiration. But when I notice you're full of crap and baloney, you're going to get a straight face. You're going to just see my resting bitch face all the time. And you're going to notice that I'm just not feeling you. And that type of demeanor makes narcissists like look at you crazy. Like, they question your motives because you're not all up in their ass. And it's like, whatever. I am not your doormat. I'm not your cheerleader, because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Thank y'all for the engagement. I see some of y'all in here now. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to read all the comments because there's so many, but you guys know what time it is. I'm going to definitely go back through it again and read through. Almeida tomorrow, as if my prayers do things come. So blind to see my blessings pay their way for this, for real life. Mama D8X, hey mama. They want you to deny God so the devil can possess you too. Yeah, absolutely. And that's a lot of people's problem right now. They've crossed that path. They done tapped in. The narcissist is out here recruiting. This is why it's such a devilish and soulless experience. I truly feel like if you allow it to destroy you, they'll snatch your soul. You will become like them. You will deny God. You will start to reject God and get upset with God and say some things and feel some ways. That's how the narc became a narc. They denied God. Look at them now. They deny God. They're denying God. Even when they're opening their mouth, in church, acting like they're godly. Nope, still denying God because they're still denying the truth. The truth is that they are a liar. They have a problem. They have a serious problem. And they're faking whatever it is they're doing in that church. And that's the real truth. Denying God. They don't really want to walk in God's way. They want to walk in In the man-made version of God's way, where it's about control, they'll do that, because you see a lot of religious narcs. They're preachers and everything. But the real, when it comes to real godliness, real spirituality, yeah, they don't really want to face the truth. Sadiddy Carol, the sun is brighter and life is amazing. Now it's almost like it never happened, but I know it did. I love that. Congratulations. Keep thriving, Thriver. Keep thriving, Thriver. I'm so happy to hear that. I really am. Oh my gosh. Someone said I stopped drinking because of her. Yeah, we will change our habits. We will become better, different, just wiser, cleaner, more pure, just happier inside it. Like, I mean, wow, they put us in a place of healing that we didn't even know we needed, to be honest with you. Like, they really do. And even in the relationship, sometimes it's like, as smart and as slick as the narcissist is, sometimes they said some certain things that stood out to us. They said things, maybe it was criticizing in that moment or feedback, whatever it was. But I remember certain things being said to catch my attention. It made me stop in my tracks and think about it, like, maybe, you know what, you're right. You're right. I do need to think about that. It's like the devil inside of them, I guess, I don't know, would always give me some kind of message about myself. I don't know if anyone can, resonate with that, but, and I wish I could come up with an example. But I feel, okay, one example is one time we were arguing, and a narcissist said to me, it was something along the lines of, you don't even believe in your own self. Yeah, it was something like that. And I was like it struck me different. I was like, you know what? You're right. I needed to hear that. I don't believe in myself enough for you to even sense that. And that's why you feel like you can do me how you're doing me, because you sense some lacking, I guess, or you feel some sense of vulnerability there, or lack of self-love there. I don't know what it is, but they know certain things. They are so intrigued by our weaknesses. And it's like, if you pay attention or if you listen closely, they tell you things that you may need to hear. And for me, I'll take criticism. I'll take that and grow from it. I heard you. So now you're gonna fuck around and make me wake up and see that I'm not believing in myself like I should. So now when I start believing in myself, watch out. Watch out. Because now you're gonna say I'm conceited and I'm cocky and I'm all into myself and all of that, and that's not that. You had no idea who I was. I needed you to wake up those parts of me, because they've been asleep. I was asleep on myself. You right. You right. Thank you. Thank you. I needed to hear that, because I'll never forget those words again. I'll never not believe or trust in myself again. You had no idea who I was, and now you're seeing it. You're watching it. You're witnessing how much I believe in myself now, huh? Uh-huh. You see it now. I believe in myself all day, don't I? Elena, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all you do, mommy. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. So much love and light to you. Oh my gosh, is that my sister again? India X. Oh my gosh, you're on a roll today. She said, I have to take naps when I get off work. This is truly spiritual warfare, but I'm a soldier for God, and this will make me stronger and better. Yeah, look, that resonates. When you are around narcs all day, especially in the work environment, because I go through the same thing, at the end of my day, I gotta take a nap. I gotta reset. I gotta like rebalance my energy. I gotta like shed the negativity off of me and start over. So I feel you. I feel you 100%. Anytime, actually, now that I'm healing, anytime I'm around narcs or anyone with that energy, I feel drained. Whenever I notice I'm taking more naps than my normal naps, I know I gotta cut some people off, or I gotta get away from someone because something is not right. That's literally my intuition telling me like, hey, something's off here. And you need to pull out them scissors and chop, chop, chop. Grab that knife and cut, cut, cut. They not like us, Tam Tam. Not at all. Will never be. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love and the super chats tonight. I wish you a very, beautiful, thriving rest of the week. Guys, we'll be back Sunday night. We're going live 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then we'll be back again next Wednesday for Winning Wednesday. But keep winning, keep thriving, keep glowing and growing. And thank you so much. Yeah, and I just appreciate it so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm just laughing. I see some funny comments in here that I'm laughing at, but I'm gonna go through this later on and take my time and read it. Oh my gosh. I appreciate y'all so much. And I just want you to know that I'm with you and I'm grateful for you and I'm here for you. If you need to reach me, like I said, all of my details and information is available in the description box for you all. And it's been an honor to take this moment to talk to you on Winning Wednesday. I'll let you guys go now. You don't have to keep hearing me yap anymore. But catch the replay for anyone who's late. It is there for you to watch. But take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I will be back. Big hugs, everyone. Thank you so much, Michael Bush. Sylvia, have a great night, love. Chosen by God. Shout out to you, members. Sarah Woodward, take care, love. Much, much love, Queen. Ezra Queen, thank you so much. Naturally Row, I appreciate you. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your week and keep thriving. Keep going. Much love. Big, big hugs. So much love. Kofi, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you soon, my dear. Take care, guys. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.